Enter the correct answer in the box. Write your answer in the form y equals mx plus b using the appropriate inequality symbol in place of the equal sign. So first of all, what we need to identify are what is m and what is b. But as we look down at our possibilities, we just have to fill it in. So we don't have any help this time. But again, let's start with, where does the graph cross the y-axis? Well, it crosses the y-axis at -4. So the first thing that we know is, in this particular case, is that b equals -4. Secondly, going back to this picture again, let's look at our slope. Our slope is rise over run. If we count, we rise 1, 2, 3, 4. We rose 4, and then we went 1, 2, 3, 4. So we rose 4, and then we went left 4, and 4 divided by -4 is -1. So we've got part of the equation right now. We're trying to write it in the form y equals mx plus b. So we can fill in the -4 for the b, the -1x. By the way, Edmentum does not like you writing the -1, and it will probably mark you wrong if you write -1. When you're taking the OST test in April, you can write -1. So our only part left here is to figure out, are we going to have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to? And that's where we can go to Desmos once again, and we can just check. And what I said here, and actually I'm going to refresh my graph here. So if we do y is greater than or equal to, and the reason that I picked greater than or equal to is if we go back to the problem, we'll see that it's a solid line, -x minus 4. So when we look at that, going back and comparing, that's the one I think it is. But let's just check. We can change this to greater, whoops, nope. Let's try that again, less than or equal to. And surely it's going to be our first version, which is the greater than or equal to. So we flip back over here, and that's what we're going to type in. Let's see. It says to write it in the form of y, and then we're going to have to use our box up here, greater than or equal to -x. So here's -x minus 4. Minus 4. So there's our answer. Same idea. If we go to this next problem on here, only this time we're given the picture, so we don't have to go to Desmos. We could to compare, but if we know that a solid line is going to be greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, based on our Edmentum answers here, we can eliminate the first answer and the last answer, because those two answers don't have something underneath, which means that they would represent dotted or dashed lines. So then again, we narrowed it down, and we can go ahead and we can go to Desmos and check now. So y is greater than or equal to, is it positive 3x? Negative 3x plus 5. Negative 3x plus 5. And when we go back and compare, it seems that that is the answer. Let's just check and make sure. But we come over here and do the less than or equal to, and it's definitely going to be the greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to.